Hope it's not too windy out here to pick up my voice. This isn't bad for a Saskatchewan day. Still got a lot of snow around this Harrow-Packer bar. I want to get in there and pull the front wheels, put new tires on it. The old ones are cracking up pretty good. Anyway, that's not why I'm out here. I thought some of you had noticed the thrashing machine on the hill, and maybe time for a closer look. It's a Nichols and Shepherd Red River Special, Battle Creek, Michigan, I think. Now, this machine has been on the farm longer than I have. I used to play on it when I was a little kid, but I really don't know much of the history on it. I'm assuming it was my grandfather's. He used to thrash the crops he grew here. There's your feeder. Pull up the side here. Oh, let's see, where's the drive belt pulley go? I guess your yeah, there's your drive belt pulley here. Or this is where your belt would go on. This is an idler for the belt. So this is your main drive. Okay, so you'd have your belt over there. So the guy with the trailer load of sheaves would pull up here, and they start pitching the sheaves into the feeder. As you see, most of the feeder, the wooden slats, are gone. This wood's showing its age too. Maybe that's where you hang the belt. It's like I better put a pin in there. I can just bet the old bull's been up here rubbing on that and bent it. Anyway, I thought it was kind of a nice landmark set up here inside of the road. And see if I can climb this thing one-handed. Now there is one crude wrench. I have no idea what that was for. Great big access door here to get into your straw walkers. Yeah, it's basically a stationary combine, for those of you that never heard of a thrashing machine. Another little access door here to the yeah, not even sure what you'd call that. They are part of the feeder house assembly. You see the little sickle knives on the front there. That, I guess that's to help pull the feed in or cut the twines on the sheaves or whatever. So this is your straw blower. There is a huge fan down the bottom there, which blows the straw and chaff up this pipe. Obviously it's in transport position now, but when you're setting it up to operate, you would crank the winch here, raise it a little, and then yeah, this one extends it further out. That one raises it. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, there's a wheel down here to turn it. Oh yeah. So you crank that one to direct the spout, generally with the wind, so the straw blows away better, and proceed to thrash and build yourself a giant straw pile. And they did a lot of that. Oh, they put a nice toolbox on these. Oh, I can't quite reach it. That galvanized metal is even starting to rust after after all these years. Anyway, that's the basics. They're all watching me very suspiciously. I'd like to take the drone up for a few shots, but that would really spook them, and I don't really want to run them off just yet. Anyway, just a sideline here. This is actually original unbroken prairie sod, just the way it was back when the buffalo roamed here. Won't be too long, we'll be seeing the first crocuses starting to come out here. And there must be the odd little bit of green grass just starting, because I see the cows. Oh yeah, look at this. That's some little green shoots there, and that's what they're looking for this time of the year. They're tired of that dry old winter hay. I mean, it fills them up, but there's nothing like green grass. This is the remains of an old manure pile, long since rotted and settled away and reclaimed by the native prairie. You can see where the cattle have chewed it right down to ground level in the tastier spots, I guess. Those strange looking tracks down there, that's where I run the rotary mower over last summer. There was quite a, for some reason the Canada thistle seemed to like to grow out there, and I thought I'd try cutting them down and see if that would help. So far up here we don't have any of that problem. A little bit of silverleaf, named for the surprisingly silver colored leaves. Yeah, we got some big rocks in this country. Anybody that breaks this hill up is going to have their work cut out for them picking rocks for quite some time. And the badgers love it, and the gophers. Well, that's about all we got to know about native prairie, I guess. I'll maybe shoot a little more when it gets a little more colorful. Get a few of the wildflowers starting to shoot up out of the ground. Oh, that old bluestone picket is just about ready for replacement, I think. It's got to be 30-some years old, so it's done well. Yeah, they're watching me close. Not like they haven't got lots of hay in the feeder, but always looking for something new. Plus they'll get their pail of chop here in maybe a couple of hours. But I've rambled long enough here. I better find something actually useful to do. 2nd of April, so I am possibly 3 weeks away from planting the potato garden, and looking at the soil conditions right now, I can believe it. Look at that. I can kick up dust on the surface, good moisture underneath, but this is really early for the garden to be this bare. Actually, I could rototill that already and dry it out even further, which I don't think would be to any advantage. This might be the spring to go with zero-till potato planting. But that's in the future, a couple of 3 weeks.